Hello everybody, welcome to January 12th of the Science of Mind in a Year. We're picking right up where we left off yesterday. It's kind of a long one, so let's get going. It's on page 37. The section is titled, Spirit Works For Us by Working Through Us. Here we go. The thing, then, works for us by working through us and is us, always. It cannot work for us in any other way. It spreads itself over the whole universe and shouts at us from every angle. But it can become power to us only when we recognize it as power. We cannot recognize that it is while we are believing that it is not. Hence, it is written, they entered not in because of unbelief. That is from the book of Hebrews 4:6. We may enter in because of our belief, but we cannot enter while there is unbelief. Here we come to a house divided against itself. If we say we can only experience a little good, then we shall experience but a little good. If we say with Emerson, there is no great and no small to the soul that maketh all, then we may experience a greater good because we have conceived it. Therefore, our belief sets the limit to our demonstration of a principle which, of itself, is without limit. It is ready to fill everything, because it is infinite. So it is not a question of its willingness, nor of its ability. It is entirely a question of our own receptivity. The next section is called, How Much Can We Believe? That we must go the way of the law is a fundamental tenet of this science, because nature obeys us as we first obey it, and our obedience to it is our acceptance of it. How much can we believe? How much as much as we can believe will be done unto us. When the consciousness speaks, the law receives and executes. When a farmer plants a seed, he invokes the law. That which follows is done by the mechanical side of nature, which has no volition of its own. Involution is the cause and evolution is the effect. When a practitioner thinks, or gives a treatment, or makes a prayer, they are dealing with involution, the first step of the creative order. This is what the Bible calls the Word. That which follows is evolution, or the unfoldment of the word, or concept, into objective existence. We are thinking, willing, knowing, conscious centers of life. We are surrounded by, immersed in, and there is flowing through us a creative something. Call it what you will. The sum total of all our thought, will, purpose, and belief creates a tendency in this law that causes it to react to us according to the sum total of that belief. Ignorance of the law excuses no one from its effects. If, then, certain specific ways of thought and belief have produced limitations, other beliefs will change them. We must learn to believe. The approach should be direct and it should be specific. Suppose one is laboring under the idea of limitation. Their whole thought is a picture of limitation. Where are they placing themselves in mind? Are they not, in substance, saying, I cannot have and enjoy good things? And they are demonstrating that they cannot have or accomplish good. It may take time to reshape the basis of their thought. They must commence by saying, I perceive that because I am what I am, because of this infinite thing that overshadows eternity and finds its abiding place in me, I know that good is now mine. All good. There is no mental coercion in this. We do not will things to be done. Things are brought into being, not by will, but by the power of the self-assertive truth. How much can one demonstrate? Just what one can believe. How much can we see? How much can we accept? How much can we find in our consciousness that is no longer repudiated by our own denials? Whatever that is, that much we can have. The last section is good only, not good and evil. The gardener goes forth in faith to sow their seeds. They have learned that as they sow, so shall they reap, that the law works for all alike. We must accustom ourselves to the concept of the impersonalness of the law, the availability of the law, and the mechanical accuracy of the law. If we can conceive only a little good, that is as much as we can experience. We must instill into the mind the fundamental proposition that good is without bounds. Only good and loving kindness shall follow me all the days of my life. That's from Psalms 23. We must get this concept, rather than continuing to think there is a power of evil as opposed to the power of good. We experience good and evil because we perceive a presence of duality rather than unity. Then, knowing that the thing can work for us only through us, let us begin to accept today more good than we experienced yesterday, and to know that we shall reap a harvest of fulfilled desires. The time must come when we shall have left the apparent evil behind, when it shall be rolled up like a scroll and numbered with the things which were once thought to be. Let us realize and work with this sound knowledge and perfect faith, that as high as we shall make our mark in mind and spirit, so high shall be its outward manifestation in our material world. That's it for today. Let's see where it picks up tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.